If you get a lot of back pain, these are some of my favorite stretches that you can do all while sitting in a chair. They're gonna give you instant relief. Let's get started. So let's begin by coming all the way to the edge of your chair, and I want you to plant your feet about hip width apart so that you're nice and firm and steady. Place your hands on your knees, and in this position, we're just gonna round your back to start with, really tucking and kind of slumping your tail under, and it should feel like you're really spreading across your shoulder blades. And then we're gonna go the complete opposite direction, pull on your knees, and pull your chest through, really arching your tail out behind you. Make sure that you're not arching so much that you feel any pinching or pain at your low back, because this is what we're trying to do here, is make your back feel better while you're sitting in your chair. So let's go back the other direction. Tuck it under, arching, 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 really spreading your shoulder blades apart. That feels so good. And then we're gonna pull through again. And in this position, I want you to inhale, and then exhale and round again. We'll do 2 more of these. Inhale to pull through, really arching across your upper back, definitely. And then exhale. And then go ahead and find yourself in a neutral position, sitting up really tall spine. You can kind of readjust your seat, making sure that you're comfortable. And I want you to take your right leg and extend it out straight along the floor so that this leg is straight. See if you can come to the front of your sit bones. It's really tempting when you're sitting on the chair to be slumped under with your pelvis. So see if you can tip forward on the front of your sit bones. This foot is going to be nicely flexed. And we're just gonna lean forward just slightly. Take a deep inhale, exhale, and you should feel that really great stretch right down the back side of your leg. We're gonna add on to this by just taking this entire leg and rotating it inward and then outward. And it's usually on that outward rotation that you feel, whoa, there's a big stretch along that outside edge of your leg too. So let's rotate it inward and then outward. Sitting up really tall, making sure that your torso is not slumped. Sit up straight, outward, rotate it in, out, and come back to neutral. So we're staying here in this hamstring stretch. I want you to take your opposite hand and touch it to the outside edge of this leg, and we're gonna add a rotation by just opening your chest up towards that leg and reach this arm up behind you. So your hips are nicely anchored here on the chair. We're just adding this big rotational reach, making sure that your body is not curved over. Sit up tall, really pressing your chest through. Big deep breath. Go ahead and inhale, exhale, and release. So we're gonna do those same stretches on the other side. So come back to the center, readjust your seat, making sure you find a comfortable position, extend your left leg out straight, come to the front edges of your sit bones. We're just gonna hinge straight forward, making sure that your sternum is coming directly forward. We don't wanna slump. Stay up tall. Keep this foot flexed. Don't let this foot go limp. Pull that toe back towards your shin. Once you feel that deep stretch down the back side of that leg, I want you to take this foot and rotate it inward and then outward. Be gentle, don't force the stretch, but you should be feeling a little bit of that pull, a little bit of that stretch through the outer edge of your thigh, inner edge of your thigh. Let's go 1 more in and out, and then find neutral. So make sure that you're sitting up tall, long spine. Take your opposite hand, touch it to the outside edge of this knee. And we're gonna rotate again. Make sure that as you're rotating, you're lifting your chest, lifting your rib cage, reaching behind you. Deep breath. Exhale. And release. So we have 1 more stretch. This one might be my favorite. It's the figure 4 stretch. So you're gonna come all the way to the edge, extend your legs out, So they're pretty low, so your knees are low. Let's take your right leg, cross your ankles, and then we're gonna drag that right ankle up the leg. Now, if you can only make it to here, that's perfectly fine, but if you're able to get it over the hump of your knee, even better. So if this feels comfortable, you can even tighten up even more by moving that leg, that bottom leg in towards you. So we're gonna keep this foot flexed, sit up really straight, once again, coming to the front edges of your sit bones, making sure you're not slumped under. Really straight and tall. We're gonna gently press this knee down. This stretch right here relieves a lot of pressure at your deep hip, and that's going to feel like it's relieving that tension at your low back. So this should really, really help the way your back feels when you're sitting in the chair. As long as you're sitting up really straight, we're taking those big deep breaths, keeping this knee pressing down towards the floor, very gentle press. If this is easy and comfortable, we can lean forward just a little bit. Big inhale, exhale. Go ahead and ease out of it, and we're gonna switch sides. So let that leg gently come back down to the floor. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. So cross your ankles, left is over now. We're gonna start to drag that left ankle up your shin. If you're able to, get it over the hump of your knee, and pull that bottom foot in and see if you can tip onto the front edges of your seat. You might need to wiggle back and forth to get you comfortable. Keep this foot flexed. That's really important. Sit up really tall, lifting your spine. Excellent posture here. See if you can gently press this knee down. If you're getting any pain on the outside edge of your knee, flex this foot a little bit firmer, really pull your toes up towards your shins, and don't press down quite so hard. Okay, so sit up really tall. If this is easy, we can lean forward just a little bit, especially on that exhale. So inhale, exhale. One more deep breath in and out. Go ahead and release. So hopefully all of those stretches really help to release that tension through your hip, through your low back, so that you can be sitting in a chair and not feel that discomfort in your low back. And hey, let me know which of these moves was your favorite. Which one felt the best for you? Was it the hamstring stretch with the rotation? Was it that figure four? Maybe it was just that first one we did, the cat-cow. So let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And then if you want to see another video just like this one or very similar, I'm going to link another video for you up here. So definitely go check that out. Thanks again for joining me. We'll see you next time.